So we have an exposed area here that has some really nice mineralization, and you can see all the samples that have been ripped out of the bank here. This was a project we did with a lot of manpower and a lot of digging to dig out all this bedrock by hand, and we got some nice samples out of this. We've taken a lot in the past, and we're just looking and doing a once over to take a look at a few more, and I thought I would just make a quick video on this. And you can see gray silicous rock, sporadic mineralization, a lot of pyrite here, and a lot of sphalerite. Those are your two primary iron sulfides. Basically all of the host rock contains around 1% zinc. Background levels for copper, lead, and there's a lot of stringers. You can see big chunks here where you have sphalerite and some galena, and we've found chunks that are twice as wide as this of solid massive sulfides, and we got some really good values. We got 10 grams per ton gold, 30+% zinc, 10+% lead, and around 1 to 2% copper, 0.5% cadmium, and a little bit of arsenic, which is kind of common for VMS deposits to contain an array of mineralization and minerals. Here's a few more. You can see the stringer right there. It's going to be good galena and sphalerite, so high lead and high zinc if you were to test that little stringer vein. There's the other half there. And there's about a 5-meter wide stretch of bedrock where you can see a little bit darker host rock. And the host rock actually contains 5% zinc. In the more shiny areas here, you're going to get about 15% zinc. And on average, I'd say about 7% zinc throughout the 5 meters. Which is very, very nice. Here's another one here. Again, this is your host rock, and it contains 5% zinc. And that's not including the veins that cut through this. There's not a whole lot of bedrock exposed because everything keeps sloughing down. But we definitely ripped out all these samples from the bedrock. We've definitely found a couple nice veins. And some really nice hunks of mineral. Some boulder-sized hunks of sulfides. So here's another nice hunk, and this came out of the bedrock over there. It's really difficult to tell because of how oxidized these samples are, where the actual veins are and where the bedrock is that has little mineral, because everything's just so oxidized. So you almost have to re-expose stuff in the bedrock and re-expose the veins, because it just gets a coating of oxidization from the breakdown of the minerals. So this place is loaded with it, and we're definitely going to have to do a trenching program here in the future to expose a lot more. Because there's not a whole lot exposed in the way of bedrock, there's pretty substantial overburden in some areas, and a lot of the showings are confined to the actual old logging roads. However, we do know that some of these mineralized zones continue for several kilometers on strike and are pretty substantially wide, so it could turn into something very nice. The very first day I was here, I picked up a sample like this that was a half a meter wide and weighed about 150 pounds. Anyway, that's all the sampling we're doing today. Hope you enjoyed the short little video. Take care.